Hello friends, in this video I am going to explain classification of MEMS. So here you can see the diagram here, classification of MEMS. So here I am consider a three blocks. One is mechanics, optics and electronics. So these two blocks is combined to make a MEMS, electrical and mechanical branch combined. So, yeah, you can combine two components to make a MEMS. So you can micro electromechanical system. And if you combine optics and mechanics, so that means you called optomechanics. And electrical and optics component are combined to make a photo photonics and optoelectronics, and combined all three components to make a device so called MOEMS. MOEMS, that means micro opto electromechanical system. So what is basic difference of MEMS and MST? So that is the real difference between MEMS and MST is that MEMS tends to use semiconductor process to create a mechanical part. In contrast, the deposition of material on a silicon, for example, does not constitute MEMS but is an application of MST is possible. So that is the basic difference between MST and MEMS. So also is classified in basis of sensor, transducer and actuators. So sensor is device that measure information from the surrounding, and you can say the environment, and provide an electrical output signal. And transducer is a device that transform one form of energy into the another form of energy. So but sometimes transducer behave like a sensor. And actuator is a device that convert an electrical signal into an action. So that is in the basis of MEMS technology you can divide of sensor, transducer and actuators. So another is a intrinsic characteristic of MEMS. So generally it is categorized in uh, three devices. One is miniaturization, second is microelectronics integration, and third one is parallel fabrication. So I am going to first miniaturization. So miniaturization is sorry miniaturization is a length. Generally it is MEMS device generally range from 1 micrometer to 1 centimeter. It's maybe rise to operational advantage such as soft spring, high resonance frequency, greater sensitivity, low thermal mass. For example, time constant of a inkjet printer is typically 20 microS and limited by scaling law. So that is very good advantage to miniaturization, and day by day is reduce the size by using the help of MEMS technology. So another one is microelectronics integration. In microelectronics integration, to ability uh, to integrate mechanical sensor and actuator with electronics process and control at the single wafer level. So this process is a pardigram. Sorry, this process is referred to monolithic integration. That means that is the monolithic integration. That means it is the combined of electrical and optics component in a single semiconductor material. So that is the meaning of the monolithic integration. So integration is not only integrate, we are also going to fabricate this device in batch production. That means if you make many of the device from the some chip, automatically cost will be reduced. At the same time, many they work in the parallel, so the total system of you can think then it cost will be also reduced. So that means it's another things to microelectronics. Yeah, it's integrated microelectronics control devices. And another is, and some example of this is accelerometer, digital light processing, inkjet printer head, and dimension and precision of placement are granted by lithography. So that is, and another in DLP, each mirror is controlled by CMOS logic circuits that can be very electric undrained. And another is last in parallel fabrication with precision, that means also called multiplicity. That means multiplicity is basically the multiple function that are being made in a system. If they want to have large machine, large task, you have to have some small micro machining, and these micro machining are coupled together and integrate together to get best performance on a single chip. That is the multiplicity, and that is the parallel fabrication with precision. So thank you for this video, watching my this video.